Welcome, Scorpio Sagittarius, to your numerology reading for September. I hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Let's see what's going on with your numerology. We have 99 compassion coming out. Spirit is really on that 9. That's going to bring in a great ending for a new beginning within passion. This is talking about extending the family of circle of friends and your family, and watching the ill-tempered people around you and having a little more compassion about those on the street, just really using that compassion. Okay, there's a lot of truth in the saying, don't judge a man by the shoes that he's walked in unless you've walked in their shoes, that type of situation. But also being encouraged to open up your heart and mind to see others through the eyes of love. Every time you feel someone else's pain as if it was your own pain, you actually raise your personal vibration and the vibration of the world. When you show kindness towards a stranger, you're living as a higher self. When you're understanding and loving, you align yourself with the divine. Also remember the compassion just towards yourself. If you're not having any of those issues, remember everybody's story is different. Just the compassion towards yourself. Are you giving enough compassion to yourself? 77, spirituality. This raises the vibration of spirituality. You're on a spiritual quest. Here's your spirituality. Indicates the enhance of your connection to the divine to improve your relationship with yourself. So for most of you, this is a lot for yourself more than towards others. For some of you, it might be a little bit of both. And for others, it could have been situation number 1, right? Just giving compassion to the other people. So take it how it resonates with you. But this is going to help you improve the quality of your life, right? And on the spiritual standpoint, they want you to understand peace, because this gives you peace within yourself. Okay, so for a lot of you, I think it's just having the compassion mostly within yourself. Maybe you're too hard on yourself. You downplay yourself too much. Tell yourself you can't do this, you can't do that. I'm not good enough. Don't do that. Remember that you're a divine being, okay, in your own right, and raise those vibrations. Your next number is 7. You have a lot of 7s coming out over here. So Spirit is really on top of this about reawakening yourself to your spiritual self. Granting your opportunity to heal yourself by your judgmental calls of yourself. I'm telling you, most of you is a downplay of yourself. Your relationship with your present self-development on the foundations and adjusting the way you are having a human experience. Remember, we're a spirit having a human experience, not a human having a spiritual experience or a human experience. Your spirit is here to reawaken you, to remember that you need to have compassion and be willing to consciously communicate with yourself and have the experience that you want to have. Taking responsibility for your happiness, giving yourself compassion is being compassion to yourself with happiness. It's you who are asleep, right? That's what your spirit is saying. You're sleeping. You're allowing yourself to sleep by allowing your vibrations to be low. Determine what the cause of pain is and reawaken from it. Seek the support that you're needing from the root of the issues. Getting down to the root of the issues. Trust that deep healing is possible. You are able to move on from this place once you let go of the hidden hurts, pains, things that are keeping you unfulfilled, things that you bury deep within yourself tell you that you are not good enough. Reawaken from that. See what your soul wants you to know. Once you reawaken and you start using the compassion towards yourself, people are going to see the compassion towards yourself. They're going to notice your vibration changing. They're going to see the happiness within you. Noticing that you're walking in a different vibration. Having a happier step. Inspiration. I am receiving divine inspiration right now. Oh Lord, you are, aren't you? Oh boy, are you. And I literally, your soul just said that right now in the middle of this reading. Boy, are you. This You couldn't be any more wrong than that. Definitely. Inspiring you to wake up, inspiring you to understand that it's okay. Acceptance. I unconditionally accept, cherish, and love my life just as I am. Reawakening yourself to accepting who you are, having the compassion to yourself. Not always, accept that you are a beautiful person, that you can have things that you need. Reawaken to the hopes, the dreams. Embracing. I embrace all the love of my life, embracing myself, becoming known with my spirit and my human side. Knowing that there's more for you than what you keep downplaying, thinking you're stuck, thinking you can't move. Trusting the support of the universe with a deer, understanding the spirituality, understanding that you are more than you give yourself credit for. If someone's downplaying you and keeping you in this place, do not allow it. Be the deer. Let's see. Clarifying tarot cards, please. Giving back the love and the passion to yourself. Taking action for a new reconciliation with yourself. For better things. Moving you up the ladder within yourself. Allowing the communication with your higher self. Not allowing conflict or anything conceivable coming towards you. Any conflict that you have with other people or anything that tries to weigh down on you. You can have the growth over here with the Two of Wands, showing the maturity within the self-growth and the awakening of spirituality within yourself and emerging with yourself. That's a lot of with self. But look at all the wands and the action that you will take. Just knowing that you have this power. It's a lot of power. So it's a reawakening and really emerging with power. If it was a loved one who let you down, who left you out in the cold and made you believe that you couldn't have this and you couldn't have that, or that they're the only ones, that's just not true. It's falsehoods, it's lies. Thinking that you can't be who you need to be by walking up the ladder over here with the Eight of Wands and emerging. That's not true. It's lies. The human mind a lot of times wants to feed us lies. Keep us in a place of denial. Learning to respect and having the communication with ourselves, our higher selves. Some of you, your guardian angel could also be this Gemini. I'm seeing that right now. Coming up as this Gemini warrior, this swords, this Lady Karma, this Raguel coming through saying you have what it takes. Communicate with yourself, your higher self, for the compassion, and give yourself loving words to get to your happiness with the Ten of Cups. And overall, always have faith, belief, not only within the spirit, but within yourself. And look at that, at the bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune. And this will get you from being unstuck and putting the power back into yourself. No more lies, no more nothing, right? No more keeping you down, keeping you under either someone else's thumb or someone else's words or your own negative piece because someone put you there, or you just never had the inspirational thoughts to get so. But it usually comes from another person, another pain, some kind of downfall. but you will then reawaken to have the understanding that the universe is abundant with all kinds of things and that this is not where you're supposed to be. Once you reawaken within the spirituality and having the compassion for yourself and knowing that you can emerge from this and actually grow from this and actually have all of the things that you need, you're going to find doors opening for you with the Wheel of Fortune. Better things opening up with you for the Ten of Cups. Because you'll be able to take the action to actually move without saying, well, I really can't move anywhere because I really have nowhere to go. There's nothing really for me. Well, now you're going to say, well, you know what? There's a lot going on outside these doors, outside this mind. And there's a world full of things for me. There's new love out there. There's new opportunities. There's new this and that, right? I just have to accept it and make sure that I understand that I accept myself and that the world will accept me too. The world's already accepting you. It's just you who keeps yourself in that place, right? So you're going to reawaken to a whole nother place. It could be the greatest job. Maybe I got laid off. Now I'm having a hard time finding a job, but I don't feel like I'm good enough. If you go into a job not feeling like you're good enough, they're going to feel that energy. They're not going to give you a job. Because if you don't feel like you're worthy enough to be there, they're going to feel that energy and think the same. Right? So you really want to, really emerge from that and feel the happiest and the best that you can and say, you know what, I am no different from anybody else. I have got all of everything that everybody else has. There's no such thing as Susie over here being better than me. They're just as good. You even have qualities that you're better at. Some can play the guitar, some can't. Right? And that's okay. But you have other special gifts that are good for you. This one's saying you're good at being a leader. Look at that, King of Wands. You have leadership skills. And maybe you're denying them. And that's that Sagittarius coming out of you, right? The perfect leader. So, inspiration for the day is avoid hateful thoughts, as they are just as hurtful as physically striking someone to yourself. The next one is take time to acknowledge the subtle changes in your spiritual evolution. Wow, thank you, Spirit. What beautiful messages for you for the day. If you forget these messages, you can always come back. Take the time to write them down, however you do, or ignore them, whatever. But those are your spiritual inspirations for the day, so that when you do get down, you can remember that power. And if you want to see them as a different way, you can also, however it is, take what you want. But just remember that you are the King of Wands. You have the power. The ball is in your court. Okay? And no one should have any kind of control over that or get into your mind like that. Because it doesn't just affect the mind, it affects the whole spiritual peace, right? Okay, my friends, and that was it for you. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.